Hi, hello, and welcome to my reselling channel, Flippin' Hippos. I'm Star. Today is the second Saturday of the month, so it's time for the eBay seller news. Twice a month, I bring news to you guys. The first Saturday, I bring you the eBay seller scoop, and the second Saturday, I usually bring you the seller news that comes straight from eBay. If you didn't watch the seller scoop last Saturday, I highly recommend that you do. There was a lot of really great information in there. And unlike the seller news that is sent to everyone that sells on eBay, the seller scoop is only sent to those of us that are community leaders for the eBay seller circles. So that's not a widespread publication or newsletter, as it were. So I highly recommend you watch that video because not everyone has access to the seller scoop and the information. But we're going to get into the seller news today and cover that. And at the end, I'll have the other one pop up for you that you can click on and watch the video. As always, watch this video. I'm going to go over the information with you. I give a little bit of editorial comments once in a while, but I do recommend going back in and reading everything for yourself and making sure you understand everything. You should always be up to date on all of the updates, terms of service, changes, anything on the selling platforms you're on. It's super important that you make sure you understand everything and read it for yourself. So I'll put the link for you in the description box. But without further ado, let's share my screen and get on into it. I like to be down here in the corner. There we go. There we go. Seller news for June 2026. Explore updates and resources to help keep selling smoothly. We're going to go over tools that you can trust. There's a trading card price tool now available. Explore card values and trends in the app. Trust and protection. Starting mid-June, all coin listings must include standardized condition details. You can learn about the new requirements and review and update your listings. And there's a new intelligent dispute defense that lets you respond in one click with AI-generated replies. So this seller update's really just going to be for those of you that do trading cards and coins, but it's still worth listening to the rest of this video and reading the update because you never know when you may want to pivot into a new category. In fact, if you watched my live show Thursday night when I had my friend Robert, most of my longtime viewers remember when Robert and I were the big plush sellers. We called ourselves the plush queen and the plush king. And, you know, I've made a pivot into more plus size clothing and jewelry since then. And he's really heavily into trading cards. And I've had a lot of conversations with him and another friend I have, Lori, who does a lot of cards. There's money in it. It's low cost of goods, easy to store, easy to ship. It may even be something I'm considering pivoting into later this year. So let's just look at this real quick. You can scan a card or open a listing to understand its value, track trends, and decide when to buy, sell, or hold. I mean, that's pretty neat. Most of us that are going to get into trading cards that are going to buy them in bulk are going to find that a lot of the stuff you get is just going to be bread and butter. But there's going to be things you find that may be worth money, and this will enable you to find out and discover more. So the trading card price guide is now available to all U.S. sellers in the eBay app with more ways to explore card values, pricing trends, and recent sales. You can trust the price guide in the eBay app to explore what your trading cards may be worth right when you need it. You can check recent sales, follow pricing trends, and see how similar cards are performing, all in one place, so you can make more informed decisions about your next move. So how you use it is to scan your card. You use Price Guide to explore trends for any raw or graded trading cards, including digital. Getting started is easy. Open the eBay app, go to My eBay, tap Scan Cards, and scan your trading card. You will instantly see recent sales, pricing trends, and marketing insights. You can explore those insights from any listing. Open any trading card listing in the eBay app, look for the price guide section, and tap See Insights. Explore pricing history, active listings, and how similar cards are performing. That's pretty neat. I would say this is absolutely something you want to use if you're selling your cards on eBay. Specifically, this is going to show you the trends and the prices on eBay for trading cards. But I would be remiss. Yes, this is an eBay seller update, but I need to tell you too, if you're going to get into trading cards, you probably want to spend a little bit of time on Whatnot. You don't have to shop. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of time, but go to some trading card shows of whatever you're interested in. Sports, Pokemon, Magic, anime, whatever your thing's going to be, or all of them if you want. But just spend a little bit of time in the shows and watch how people do the shows, watch how they talk about the cards, pick up on the lingo, pick up on the keywords. Just like you would learn anything else, you have to immerse yourself in that kind of community and those people. If you want to learn about comics, you would need to actually look at comic listings and listen to people talk about comics so you can get the lingo down. So I would recommend, if you're going to get into cards, spend a little time on Whatnot, just watching and learning, and then absolutely use this new price guide on eBay. And then we're going to look at the trust and protection. So this is just about coins. If you're a coin seller, starting all in June, I can't speak today. Starting in mid-June, all coin listings must include the conditions. And then this is all of the information you need for coins. And there was one more thing here. Yes. Intelligent dispute defense lets you respond in one click with AI generated replies. Let's go over this. So this is going to be about handling payment disputes. If your buyer opens a payment dispute, you can generally choose to accept it or challenge with supporting evidence. If your buyer has reported an issue with their item on eBay, you can see the eBay money back guarantee policy. But a payment dispute is when a buyer requests their money back by reporting an issue with their order to their bank, credit card provider, PayPal, Venmo, or other payment institution. This is different to the eBay money back guarantee. When your buyer reports an issue with their order on eBay, this is when they go directly to their payment institute and do a chargeback, basically. When they open these, eBay is going to contact you to let you know what the next steps are. To respond, you'll either need to accept or challenge the payment dispute within 5 calendar days. If you don't respond, the payment institution is likely to find in your buyer's favor. So make sure you respond. You can respond through My eBay Orders or Request and Disputes in Seller App. You will get a notification from eBay, though. I think that's important to remember. And the final outcome will be decided by the buyer's payment institution. So that's important to know, too. The final outcome is not decided by eBay. If someone does a charge back on their credit card or PayPal or Bank of America, and the decision is made for the buyer to get their money back, that's not eBay making that choice. That's nothing eBay can do about it. That's PayPal making that decision. While it's being resolved, the disputed amount may be placed on hold for up to 90 days. This is different to a transaction hold where funds are placed on hold to ensure a successful transaction, or a hold being placed on your payouts when you may need to take further action on your eBay account to resolve the issue. So that's all things that happen on eBay. When there's something off-site of eBay with these payment institutions, they might put your money in a hold because eBay doesn't want to have to pay. If Bank of America rules in the buyer's favor, they're not going to want to pay up front and wait for you to sell something to pay them back. So they're just going to hold it. And then it goes into further detail here. I think we've kind of got the gist of how this works so far. And then you can come back and read this yourself verbatim and keep this somewhere just in case you ever get a dispute. We all hope we don't. I hope you don't. I hope I don't. I hope no one ever does. But if you get one, this will be here for you to know what to do and how to do it and what your rights are and how to go about dealing with it. And that is the June seller update. It's not very long this month. It's mostly, like I said, geared towards trading card sellers and coin sellers. There's a lot of good information in there about payment disputes if you need it. And don't forget, again to watch the seller scoop that's got some other updates and pertinent information for all of us. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any questions, I'm going to put the link to the seller update for you. And if you have any thoughts about getting into trading cards, I would love to hear what you guys think, because it's something I'm seriously contemplating. And usually when I'm seriously contemplating something, it manifests itself. I contemplated jewelry for a long time, and now it's one of my biggest sellers. You never know. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, guys. It is the weekend. Remember to find your work-life balance and do something fun for yourself and take a break from work. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I almost forgot to tell you to do that. If you don't hit the thumbs up and subscribe, I can't feed my hungry hippos. And hippos can get really hungry. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.